your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Baltimore Orioles nabbed the win against the Guardians 6-4. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 3 in the ALCS, the Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on Cleveland. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Tristan McKenzie.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
And here it comes. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. His second homer of this series. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And a pitch. Popped up right side. Casas makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's a little high. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Zavala glides to his left. He's got it, and there's two away. Adam Duvall at the plate. That's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Man at second here with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers, and a foul ball. The pitch.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Ramon Urias in the on-deck circle. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Cleveland, and on the hill, the big righty, Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Romeo Santos. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. And the righty deals. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
To third. Henderson over to first in time. That's it out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Brandon Sampson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The Y to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Over to low. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. McKenzie back to work. First pitch swinging. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate.
Ball 3.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
I think that was a slider there, but he just didn't stay on top and release it out front. Kind of popped out of his hand and just never did anything.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little bit low. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And it is 2-1. The pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's a speed threat, Jordan Westburg. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he deals. Fly ball down the line. Duran trots over to his left, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch just misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Zavala makes the play. Runner tags from third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Josh Welch. The right-hander back to work. Grounded to low. He'll do it himself and quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hammer. And this one could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Ian Aguilar. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now the count is even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. The 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. And the right-hander deals on the ground at first.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one misses. 2-0. The pitch. That one missing inside. Travis Zavala waiting for a turn at the plate. Kicks and deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Fought off foul. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Travis Zavala. That's down and in. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Mullins, 29 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Ball one there. Way outside, and it's 2-2. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got it by him for the K.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Lowe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Clips the corner, and it's 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here in Cleveland as we go to the last of the third. Andrew Vaughn now. The wind of the pitch. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The center fielder, number 8,
Romeo Santos getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for it.
Out to short, Urias. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Jarrett Duran digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
Nope.
Two outs. And another ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a good eye there. Brandon Sampson waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
That's in there, and it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Thank you.
Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Adam Duvall. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! And a pitch.
Ball one.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Ramon Urias. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That's off the mark. 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. And now a full count.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. He reached on a walk his first time. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And a 1-2 again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Westburg. Fly to right his first time. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. On the ground, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air out to center, Santos drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brand. Sampson. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Welch batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ramirez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Way high there. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Aguilar takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Check on the runner. Ramirez back on a dive. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
On the ground, right side, Aguilar fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Strike on the outside. And it's 0-2. In the air on the infield. Ramirez pulls it down. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. And that one in the air center field. Santos right there to make the grab. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayes makes the catch, and there's one down. And now Travis Zavala, 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins settles under it. And there are 2 outs. So now here's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. Grounded out his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next pitch is popped up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they've been held scoreless through 5. We're through 5. The Orioles on top 2-0. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Adam Duvall. McKenzie back to work. Duvall, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Activity in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing for Terry Francona. Moore, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Next offering upstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Tristan McKenzie departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Gavin Williams taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Line drive, fair ball. Duvall headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Run comes in from second. It's 3-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westberg. That misses, and that is ball one. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. Next pitch in the dirt, ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses. 3-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. Zavala fires it to the plate. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. In there, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. And he dodges that fastball. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. Bases are full. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Welch gets there, he's under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
here in Cleveland.